Welcome back to the cabin. I'll be spending a couple days out here, and on my way to the cabin I stopped in to check on my trail camera and I got about 13 captures, and I'll share that later on in the video. I plan on making some dried meat on this trip to store in my pantry if I can stop myself from eating it all. I sanitized these grills first. This one came from an oven, this one from an old barbecue. I marinated this meat last night in oyster sauce, pickle juice, cayenne pepper, garlic, and it's going to take about 6 to 8 hours before it's ready. So this here is my pantry I keep out at the cabin. I keep it full of food in case I ever get stranded out here, which actually happened on my last trip. And this was just an old cooler that was getting thrown away because the lid was broken on it. And I keep it underneath my bed. And I unpacked it all because I like to do an inventory every now and then to see what I need. And I thought I'd share with you what I keep in it. It does rotate, like things do expire once in a while. And I'm always bringing out new things. But I have chicken noodle soup, pasta, Kraft dinner, yeast, vinegar, tea, salt, hot chocolate, seasoning, cooking oil, baking powder, tender flake, sugar, coffee, 2 cans of vegetables, powdered milk, some powdered drink. This is pea and barley soup, rice and lentil blend, and 2 bags of rice. A lot of people mention, why don't I have any MREs with me? Well, the food bank generally doesn't hand out MREs, so that's why I don't have them. And this here is my vegetable garden. It's maybe 8 by 10 feet. And it took a lot of work to dig out all the roots, to be able to grow anything in it. And last summer I grew some potatoes in there and actually have them stored in my little root cellar. And on this side of the cabin, I have some extra firewood in my backpack. And down in here, I have a pail buried in the ground with a tight fitting lid. And that's my little root cellar. Just something I wanted to try out, see if it works. And I have spruce boughs on top to insulate it. So I'm going to open it up and see how my potatoes are doing. So I guess my root cellar didn't work out so well. I put these potatoes in here probably 8 months ago, which is September. And they're just covered in ice. Oh well, this will be good for hiding things in, I guess. So this dried meat is coming along quite nicely. It's been on for about 3 hours. I just flipped it. And this drying rack has been in this cabin since almost day one. And it's really good for defrosting food or putting your mitts on or boot liners on to dry. So this trip out here, I didn't come out here to work. Came out here to relax and enjoy myself for once. Cheers. Oh my God, that's good. So it's looking like it's another early spring here in Alberta. Apparently, this is the warmest winter we've had in almost 80 years. The snow's melting pretty quickly, and I think I'm going to go look for some deer antlers. So my dried meat is all done. I forgot I put sriracha and lime seasoning on it and maple syrup. So it's sweet, it's salty, it's spicy, and I'm probably going to eat it all. So I don't know if it's the same squirrel, but this guy's been hanging out here for about 3 years with me. I always try to bring him out some food. He's pretty tame, surprised he's not been eaten yet. So I was asked about all the tools I keep out at the cabin, and instead of naming everything, I'll just put it in the description.